Hi, and welcome to this video series on how to set up a Weathermap for Cacti 1.2. Weathermap is a tool that's quite famous or well liked by network engineers because you can graph and get an overview over your network by the bandwidth usage and other telemetry. The only issue about Weathermap is that it's a bit old. It's well developed, but it also has a little bit of quirks and bugs, and there isn't any YouTube videos about how to set a Weathermap. So I thought I would make my contribution to the community by doing this, since I have been using like RRD tools for 20 years now, or over 20 years. So I would like to contribute back to the community. Okay. So this here is my setup. It's a GNS lab for this purpose. And for demonstrations, I would like to graph the bandwidth usage between R1 and R2 up to the switch S1 here. My Cacti instance is running here on a QEMU Debian install or a Debian image, and I'm using iPerf image to generate traffic. All parts here have access to internet, so we can clone and install things on the Cacti server. And here you can see I'm generating traffic between the iPerf and the router 1 and router 2. Here you see my Cacti install, but I will show you now how to set up and install Cacti and Weathermap. This is the first part of the video. Okay, so in order to install Cacti on a Debian-based system, you just type sudo apt install Cacti. So here I do a sudo -s to become root, and then I see I already have the latest version of Cacti that's supported by Debian. And then I need to install the requirements of Weathermap, and that's like this PHP International module. So I do the same, apt install, and then I already have it. And then we need to enable this module by going into PHP configuration file. And this file is placed different on different types of systems. But for my Debian system, it is placed here. So you need to search for this php.ini. And in this file, I will just comment out or comment in this extensions intl, and then we can just save and quit, and then restart Apache. Restart like this, and then we can check that by running status that Apache is up and running. Then we need to fetch the correct Weathermap plugin. So yeah, so this is the page where the correct plugin is. So so we just copy this here, and first we need to go into the right directory. So on my Debian, the correct directory is here on the user share Cacti site plugins. Then we just do a git clone, like like this. But you see I already have an instance here, so I will just delete this. But what you want to do is move to Weathermap and enter here. So then you get a directory named Weathermap. I'm just removing. You don't have to do this. I'm just removing this now. So, but then we have this Weathermap. Weathermap wants to write to two different directories inside the Weathermap plugin. So that's output and configs. So you need to figure out what user your Apache web server is running at. So for me, it runs as www-data, but you can find this by typing like this. You can grep for Apache 2 or HTTP if you have HTTP. So we see here that Apache 2 on my system is running as www-data. Okay. So then you have to change owner. So change owner recursively. It means with all underfiles or files underneath these directories, and then output configs and enter. Data like this. Okay, so now we have set the right permissions on the directories, work directories, and by some reason I have a bug in my Weathermap install. So it wants inside this lib directory. Sometimes it looks for the files in the lib directory. So I just made a hack, a workaround. So I just created a shortcut. It's called a symlink. So in this library, you need to type this command. So you have a symlink that points to the same directory you're in. Because I saw on the log that it was accessing files in the lib directory. So I just did this and then it worked. A little hack there. Okay, and now we need to go in and activate Weathermap. So when you log in, you will not see this flip. You first have to activate it. So configuration, plugins, and press here. Then you enable your plugin. And when the plugin is enabled, you need to click here to enable it. Then you have enabled Weathermap, and you shall have a new flip up here called Weathermap. Okay, so this was the first part of this video. I hope you will join me for the next video where we'll start to actually use the Weathermap plugin. Okay, thank you.